Say good morning, Mr. Bruce Wayne. Oh, Mommy hates leaving you every day. She hates it. But we leave you with these fun Kongs that have frozen boiled chicken and rice in there for this little guy. She has a blast with. Happy Thursday, guys. I realized I said I was gonna pick up my vlog camera this week and vlog, and I had yet to do that. Just out of pure busyness. I feel like every time is so precious right now, like every minute of the day is so precious right now that I just have not been thinking to pick up the camera and vlog, but I'm gonna do what I can today. Right now I have to head out to work. I already went to the gym. I lifted shoulders with Jason and got that done. Hoping to do some cardio later after work. So I'm gonna bring my gym clothes with me. Gotta grab my food out of the fridge. Paleo's been going really good this week. Feeling good so far. Gonna head out to work. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, on my way into work, I'm making a quick stop at Walmart because I am dying for a kombucha. I had the guava one yesterday. It was so good. The guava and the strawberry are my favorite, so I'm hoping Walmart has one of those. So I'm gonna grab one of those kombuchas, and I'm gonna grab some fruit because I didn't bring any with me for work today, and this sounds delicious. So I'm gonna run in, grab it, and get going. Got some purple grapes, or red grapes, whatever, and they were all out of strawberry, so I got the Trilogy one, which is also very good, but not my top pick. And of course I'm getting to work and there's absolutely no parking, but I guess I shouldn't complain because I'm lucky enough that a lot of places in Syracuse, if you work downtown, they don't have parking. You have to like pay to park or you have to shuttle, so I will take what I can get and walk my cute little patoots into work. What's up guys? I'm taking my lunch break right now and thought I'd do a little car chat with Kara. I apologize for the lighting. It's a little gloomy out today. Temperature finally dropped and it now feels like fall, which I am thrilled about. The girl first needs to put on some lip gloss. Thanks to my sister for buying me this Buxom. Buxom, is that how you say it? And this is in the color Hot Toddy. And it is so good. If you like nudes, which I do, you need this. I wanted to talk a little bit about my buddy Kombucha because I showed you guys this morning. I love drinking kombucha and I am constantly Insta-storying my kombuchas when I drink them because there's still a bunch of flavors I haven't drank before, and I get a lot of questions about this, and it relates to your gut health, so people tend to ask me about it and what my thoughts are on it, and someone asked if I would discuss this in a video, so I thought, what a great opportunity to. So if you haven't tried kombucha and you're like, what is this stuff all about? This stuff has been around for actually a really long time. I only first started drinking it not too long ago, more so when I was getting interested in gut health and learning what the heck it was. All I knew was that it wasn't a very sweet tasting drink, that it was kind of best described as like vinegary, maybe a little tart, if you will, tart and tangy, and that there was live active cultures in it. There is a % of this that's alcohol as well, but in all honesty, like unless you drink 12 of these, it's like 12 of these is like the equivalent to a light beer. So you're not gonna get drunk off this, guys. It's all good to drink it. So your kombucha is either a black or green tea with some type of sugar source added. In the one I'm drinking, it's a fruit juice that's added to it. And then what they do is they add some bacteria and yeast to it. It's like a concoction of both. And then from there, they have to allow this fermentation process to occur. So the kombucha is stored in either like a glass or ceramic container, and then it's sealed up, allows it to ferment, and what happens is those little microbes start producing rapidly because they're feeding off the sugar essentially that was added to the tea. So they grow fast, they multiply, and then you've got this nice little kind of colony of bacteria and yeast also what's known as a SCOBY, which is a symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast that is produced in your kombucha, and that is kind of like forms this funky little layer on top of the tea. So basically the sugar kind of, you may be wondering like, well, if there's sugar added to it, why doesn't it taste super sweet when I drink it? The sugar, once it's fermented and once those bacteria are feeding off it, it converts it more to like a vinegar type substance or taste. So when you go to drink these, if you haven't drank them before, don't expect it to taste like juice. You really shouldn't if you look at the nutritional label on it as well. But in terms of the claims on kombucha, really there's no studies per se that I've seen on kombucha, but essentially because there's live active cultures in them known as probiotics, those have a ton of studies that support their use in helping us digest things. Those little microbes, good gut bacteria that are added to our gut, those little guys live inside us. It sounds weird, but those little guys live inside us. They live in our gut microbiome, and what they do is they help us to digest our food. So you could eat things that your body may not normally digest well or not be able to handle, but having that supply of good healthy gut bacteria, those little guys are going to help to digest it. They're going to help you to be able to absorb the nutrients from it. And it's actually kind of cool because those microbes also help to produce nutrients within your body. So it's good to have these things inside of us. Even though it sounds weird, it's an outside intruder coming into our body. There's a lot of good research on the benefits of having a good healthy gut and good healthy gut bacteria, and we want as much of it as possible, and we want as many different strains as possible too. So when you look at the back of a kombucha, you will see they list out, and you can see these on other things like yogurt as well. They will list out the probiotic strains that are in them. And the thing I want to just mention about that is not every brand is equal. GT's is known for testing their products, and you know, from what I could find out online, it does look like they've confirmed that there's definitely at least 2 live active cultures when they test their kombucha. Whereas just any kombucha, it's hard to say because you could produce unhealthy bacteria too. Odds are you're safe if you're purchasing a kombucha at a store that's sealed in a glass container. There's probably going to be no harm here with drinking these, is what I'm trying to tell you. Is it going to be like the epitome of health? I'm going to move you for the light. Can I get some light here? No, your girl can't. Holla. All right, we're going to keep it dark. So, are these going to make you healthy? No one thing controls like health in that manner. There isn't one special food, one special drink, one special supplement that equals health. However, what I can say is there's probably going to be no harm in drinking these. Probably will help add some healthy gut bacteria to your body, so no harm done with that. You don't want to overdo these though. You don't want to drink too many of them. But I kind of feel like when I drink these, I'm just in a healthier state of mind. Like I just feel like kombucha screams health. I feel a little hippie when I drink these, and I just feel healthier. So sometimes just having fun with healthy foods or beverages makes it easier to maintain healthy choices throughout the day. So sometimes you need silly things like this to assist. I personally really like the flavor. I like how it makes me feel, and I do feel like I'm just benefiting my digestive system when I drink these types of things. So I like them. They are a little bit pricey in the grocery store. You can find online, and I know some of you may even comment on this, do-it-yourself kombucha recipes. I do want to say you have to be very careful with that because the risk of contamination is actually high. You have to know what you're doing if you are going to be fermenting your own bacteria and allowing it to grow. So just make sure the conditions in which you're doing that are extremely sanitary, and that you do your research and that you know what you're doing. If you guys make your own kombucha, let me know, comment below, because I know people have told me it's easy, but I've always been concerned with not doing it properly and causing myself to get sick. So for now, I stick to purchasing these a couple times a week. Not necessarily this brand, but that does tend to be one of my favorites. And I really like it. So Why not? Is it gonna be like the answer to all your digestive issues if you're someone that's having digestion issues or if you're having autoimmune issues? No, it's not gonna be, there's not one answer like that, but can't hurt, right? So I do enjoy throwing those into the mix, and I hope you guys enjoyed that little talk on kombucha. So I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch break and then head back into work. Can't remember if I mentioned this or not on a previous video, but with the dog being sick, I had to take him to the vet. He was having diarrhea. He's now on medicine, which we also had to keep him on a bland diet. It's only day 2 of this bland diet, and he's ravenous. He's totally ravenous. We are feeding him as much as we can while still being able to rest his gut. And let me tell you, being in the kitchen right now, even cooking things like organic broccoli, the dude is freaking out because he just wants to eat. And he's normally, for being a puppy, super chill. So this is like really, I think it's making Jason and I both a touch edgy because number 1, he already is a puppy. Number 2, now the poor dude's on medicine. He's being starved. He's really not being starved. We're feeding him a bunch of food. But yeah. What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? So I'm cooking up some dinner right now. I am making some lazy girl paleo dinner. Just gonna steam up some organic broccoli. And then I'm going to put some of these carrots on the stovetop. And then I also grabbed, this is the lazy girl portion, I grabbed a organic rotisserie chicken that I just pulled off the chicken breast. I don't eat the skin, I don't eat anything else. I'm really only in it for the chicken breast. So I grabbed one of those, shredded up the chicken breast. Then I'm gonna mix that up with the veg and add, and add some of these coconut aminos to it. That's probably gonna be it for my dinner because I tried cooking a purple sweet potato in the microwave and managed to totally ruin it. It was hard as a rock. So that's not going down, and that's okay. I'm actually not in the mood for sweet potato. I've been eating so much of it. So it's gonna be dinner. For those people that care about techie things, you may or may not know, Jason and I actually have never owned iPhones, but Jason just got the new Samsung Galaxy Note 8, and it was actually supposed to be for me, but he ordered me the gray one instead because I want the gray one, so he's taking the black one, so I'll be getting the gray one in a few days. It takes super awesome pictures, which is why I always preferred the Galaxy over the iPhone, although I always do whatever Jason tells me to do. There's a dead bug right there. That's kind of gross. What's that dead bug doing there? Ew. Or is that, no, is that a bug or is that part of my sweet potato? It's just part of the sweet potato, actually. So, be getting a new phone soon, which means better selfies. But you guys should go check out right now on Jason Corey Vlogs on Instagram. He just put up a super duper cute picture of Bruce. My steaming hot lazy girl dinner is done. So I'm gonna eat that. And I am officially spent. Put a fork in me, done for the day. Gonna end this vlog, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.